I fixed it. It's good. We're good.
Beans is like, it's not gonna be broken at all. And then I'm like, it's gonna be so broken.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
I don't see it started yet. Let's see. Graphics are so goo. That's funny. It cut off the good part. So it just says graphics are so goo. Oh, there we go. We're there.
Hooray!
Yay!
I did the thing properly.
Good job.
I don't know what else to do. I'm tired.
My cousin was telling me that her son wants to start streaming, but he's going to be on Twitch. And she was like asking me a little bit about it, or talking to me about it, and I'm just like, I'll be honest, I just show up with my boobs, and Vina does all the work.
I do all the work.
Yes, she do. I don't know, like, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably better this way. Like,
well,
for real.
Yeah, I mean, there are times in which, like, if I needed your help, I would definitely ask you for help. But ultimately, it just makes sense to have one person take care of the technical side of things. Because if something goes wrong, I know how to fix it. And it's not like, oh, hang on, gotta ask Angelique. Give me a few minutes while I call her because our internet's not working.
Yep. And I would be like, why are you asking me? I'm dumb at this. It would be a thing. It would be a whole thing of nightmares and scariness.
Definitely.
Yes. I only wrote down a couple of things, and they are so inconsequential. I wish they were better. It makes me a little sad that I didn't have more. Like, how can I really top, though, measuring everything with wieners?
Right.
That's hard. That's like, when you have a peak like that the week before, it is so hard to come back from that.
Oh, gosh dang it. Hang on. Let's see if I can change this while we're streaming.
What's wrong with it?
The bitrate is too low. I didn't think to change it. So we'll see.
I'm going to sound like an ignorant ninny muggins, but what does that mean? I'm so sorry.
The amount of data that's being sent over the connection.
Oh, so it's giving bad quality on the stream?
Potentially.
Okay.
It looks fine to me.
Hey Christian, how's the stream look? Am I nice and choppy?
Yeah, it looks fine on my end.
Oh, good. Yay.
Though I did change it, but since we're already streaming, I don't know if that's going to affect.
So Beans got her new PC, obviously, and I keep saying we as if I had anything to fucking do with it. Nope, no, I did not. She changed the little border guy. Bloop, bloop. And now it looks like I am in a prison of happiness and stardust.
And we are kept separate at all times.
Yeah, I can't hand her a pickle anymore. Specifically a pickle. It would be this way,
I do remember that. That was silly.
Pickle jar time. I did enjoy eating the pickles. I should just eat pickles on stream more often. Because it helped with my comedic timing.
I did, because you were like, you would be quiet and listening, and you don't do that often.
No.
So.
Yeah,
wow, and just rude.
I'm not rude. I'm truthful. I'm just being honest.
What is the saying? Honesty without tact is just cruelty or something like that?
Yeah, that sums me up. No, I'm not. Like, I don't have very good tact, but there are times where I'm like, I know that I cannot say this with tact, so I will say nothing.
thought you were gonna say so. It's time for some brutal truths. Boom.
No, I can't stand
Just
people who do that, honestly.
Yeah, brutal truths are just mean. Like, you can say this nicer. Or just don't say anything. Is it really, like, that important? I guess if they're, like, being a dick, but, like...
Yeah. So yesterday we were...
Well, why did you make
That
it sound like you couldn't tell me things? Because I'm being a dick. Jesus, I'm sitting right here. Now everyone thinks I'm a dick. I am probably.
No, okay, so
Yeah.
we spent some time working on the stream yesterday to make it look nice and pretty and make sure it's functioning properly.
Mhm.
And it just led to some very interesting conversations. So like one of them was about pea shivers. I had never heard of a pea shiver before.
Christian, do you get pea shivers?
What?
That
You know
was
when you
my
take a
reaction.
And apparently this is a thing. At least I heard about it in my youth. Maybe it was all lies. Maybe it was just lies.
Somebody's
But-
just fucking with you.
When guys are standing there and they pee, sometimes when they're all done, they get like a full-on body shiver. And the theory behind it is because they just lost a lot of like warm liquid out of their body. So it's just like, ooh, right? But like, I've never experienced that. So it's like, is it just a guy thing? Is it just not a very, often guy thing?
Yeah, yes.
So you do get the pea shivers, or is it just, you're saying yes, it's just a guy thing?
I've gotten it before. I don't know if it's a guy thing.
Yeah, I've never even heard of this before. I was like, it's so funny because like I'm recording us so that I can listen back to it and make sure that we sound good. And you can see her like, oh, have you ever had a pea shiver? And I just like stopped. I was just like, what? I beg your
Here's the
pardon?
thing, is that she's like, hey, you need to talk and make noises, because I'm recording. So I need to know if it's coming through okay, how it sounds against the new music that we got going on, all this other stuff. So I basically have to do the exact same thing that I'm doing right now, which is coming up with bullshit to talk about on stream. And so we were talking about Ed Sheeran in general, I think. And I remember
well, you were. I was like, I don't know
you
anything.
were not paying attention.
You said something about Ed Sheeran, and you're like, yeah, because he does a blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I can honestly say I know nothing about Ed Sheeran.
Then we saw a music video where these guys were doing lip sync to... not lip sync, were they actually singing? They were actually singing.
Well, they had recorded their own cover of it and were lip syncing to their own cover, so.
Right. So, so they were dancing and doing all the things to an Ed Sheeran song. And that's what made me think of his song, The Shivers. And then I was like, Pea Shivers. So it was like...
That's where we got, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even... It's only like 3 degrees of separation. I mean, it's not that big.
Giggity.
Giggity. So, just like a general, like, wondering if people get the pea shivers.
Yeah, they'll just have to, like, leave a comment. They'll say, yep, that's me all the time, be shiver galore.
And I've always said that.
I've always said that.
I know Nathan won't be here today. He says that he's not feeling well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. My brother, Nathan.
Oh, okay.
Not Nate.
Well, I'm still sad that Nathan will not make it.
Not Nuncler Nate. The
Very
Nuncler. I'm not sure where Nate is. And Uncle Al. And Uncle Mom and Uncle...
Yeah, where's everybody?
Where's
They're
all
like,
the uncles?
They're like, oh, Bina spent all this money on a
PC.
new PC to make everything updated. She spent so long making sure everything is good, and they don't even show up to stream. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
Fine. They knew that I couldn't top wieners. Tweeners.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you remember? Do you remember the first time you heard about pickleball?
Pickleball?
Yes.
Probably not. Like, I was probably a kid. It was like in gym class or something.
I did not hear about pickleball until I was, I think, a teenager. And so I had no idea what the hell pickleball was. And my brain was like, that's not a real thing. First of all, you're full of shit. You're making up words. I don't care. I still don't actually know what pickleball is. But this guy did a great interpretation of what I think my brain should have come up with for pickleball. Because I have no fucking clue what they're doing. So he has this skit where he comes in and he's like, has 2 jars of pickles at the pickleball court, pops one open, pours it all over his face.
Oh my gosh. Like a hair that keeps like hanging out near my eye.
That's awesome. I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry.
This isn't a case of the last thing you said overrides the previous thing you said.
It is. It is. So, he then takes a pickle out, throws it on the ground, stomps on it, and he says, "Oh, looks like I go first." And the other guy's just, and he's like, "Are you gonna salt yourself up or something like that? Like the brining, the brinening." And I loved it. I loved it. It's like, I don't know why my brain didn't go there with it, but it should have, because that is absolutely perfect.
That's awesome.
I think that is how that will now forever be how I view pickleball, because I still don't know what the fuck it is. That's not a real thing. Who calls what? Pickles aren't balls.
Could be.
I should actually probably at some point just look up what the hell it is, but you know what? I like my
There are
better.
plenty of things where I'm like, I don't know what this is, and I could just look it up, but I won't. And the next time I bring
I'm
up the
more
fact that I don't know what
curious.
it is, I will again not look it up.
Yes.
I think
it's fun living in your ignorance.
Well, yeah, I think we have lived so much, and we live in a society. First of all,
We live in a society.
we live in a society where you're just kind of expected to always know everything, and if you don't know, you have to look it up right away. So now you know. And I'm just like, honestly, like if it was important, I'd look it up. But if I don't know it and it's not important, I'm not gonna waste my brain space because I will forget.
It doesn't really matter, does it?
It does not matter. Like, nobody is going to get upset that you don't know what pickleball is. I'm gonna be honest.
I feel like people will, because
I
it's
think
like a thing. It's like a thing they do.
I think that people who play pickleball might care, and also who cares about them. They play pickleball. Like, I don't even know what that is. How can it be important?
Gotta stomp the pickle to know who starts. Then I feel like I should just offer that for money.
No, it's like, so the referee, okay, this is real pickleball. This is how you play, how you start pickleball. So the referee walks onto the field, and you've got the the team lead from
Two
each
pickles?
team. No. So
Oh,
they meet in
they're
the
not called
center.
pickles?
You know how like in basketball they like throw the basketball up in the air.
Oh, they gotta throw the pickle!
They don't throw it. What the referee has to do is he's just like holding the pickle, and then he squeezes it real tight so it pops out. And then they got
banana yesterday. Death grip that fucking pickle, and if it goes down, then it's the one guy. Like, do you pick up or down?
No, it should always go up. Giggity.
Giggity. I kind of like my idea though. You got like uppies or downies, and uppies.
But then you
Anyway.
gotta okay, so Well, the problem is like with the referee says, okay, you got to pick up or down, right? And then you choose which way it's gonna go. But
Right.
I feel like that would be really easy for the ref to choose, like, okay, well, I'm gonna make it
right.
go up, right? Like, there's a
Which
lot.
has
There's
no
a really
stakes in the pickle.
well. There's a
What do you
lot
have
of
no
issues
pickles
of
in this game?
corruption in pickleball. This is a known thing.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I should have known that the refs are all bought and paid for by the pickle conglomerates. The birds are in on it too. Holy shit. Anyway.
Okay, sorry. This is like
No,
the
it's-
silliest random tangent we've been on in a while. We haven't gotten to the part about the farts. Like, come on.
Wait, what was the farts thing?
So you were like,
Oh,
what's the
yeah!
definition of a fart? And the definition
had to
of a
look that up.
fart is specifically air expelled from the anus. And so we're like,
that is in the definition. So
Right.
nothing that is expelled elsewhere on your body is called a fart.
right, so
which-
you've got like a burp, right? So then we were just like, so what would like air expelled from other orifices, right? You gotta have a different.
Specifically, I was quite disgusting. Because, you know, there's the ducts in your nipples for expressing milk, right? And those can get infected. And so I was like, well, if they can get infected, that would maybe produce gas. And then, like, what happens if you fart out your nipples? And
I think the takeaway from this
fart out the
conversation
nipples.
is that there are too many orifices in the human body.
100%. 100%.
We need to start
We are
plugging them
leaking
up.
everywhere. It is disgusting. But also, because it's not coming from your anus, it's not a fart. So, like...
And I think the best part about this is that like I can't hear the music that's going on. I really hope it's something like really relaxing and absolutely just opposite, right?
I'm gonna probably
anybody
rewatch this
who-
because
yeah.
I want to hear what the music is doing.
Well, and it's funny because then like we don't have anybody chatting right now, so it's just like if anybody comes in to watch us after the fact, they're gonna be like, "Yep, that tracks."
Yeah. I mean, this is very on brand.
It
But
is.
also, I am disappointed in myself that I cannot think of what a boob fart would sound like. But also, it would be a tragic noise. Because, like, farts are kind of funny, right? But, you know, this is an infection. Like, this is a bad thing, you know?
See, the
Like,
problem
this
is
not
the first
good.
word that I came up with is just another synonym for fart. It's
Is it a fluff?
no,
Oh.
it's a tit toot.
That's it. Titty toots. Don't mind me, I got the titty toots.
The fuck is wrong with that? And this is us all night last night as we're like trying to fix the settings. We are just cracking up constantly.
Yes, titty toots.
And then what else? What else did we do? We watched a lot of K-pop videos. What I really like about showing K-pop videos to Angelique is that she always has something to say about their outfits. She's very fashion oriented. I love that about her.
Which is funny because I'm not. But you know what?
Well, it's something
I'm
that you notice.
aesthetically-
Yeah, it's something that you notice because it's a part of the music video. Like, it's something
Right.
that they had to make a conscious decision over. They better do a damn good job, and you make sure to point out when they don't.
What do they do?
What do they
I think I sometimes it's like, oh wow, whoever coordinated this outfit combination really nailed it. You know, I'll give credit where credit is due. When they put a fucking lace fucking thing on her hand and she's wearing like nothing lace, it's like that looks fucking weird as shit.
And then we watched
very
a
specific
video of somebody reacting to. Well, not reacting to. They did a
That's the
video
same.
on
No!
the TLC video, or there was a TLC show, but it was only one episode of My Husband's Not Gay. And it was like equal parts hilarious and absolutely depressing.
100% horrifying.
Fellas, if you're gay, that's okay. Go ahead, divorce your wife, let her marry somebody else who cares for her. My God, it was frustrating.
It was, and seeing those two, I think it really drove it home for me, was seeing the two guys that were just gay, just openly gay, and seeing their reaction to this guy going on a date with a woman.
And he's just like, oh no, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I don't like that word. But
I have SSA. Which they kept saying periodically.
It was same-sex attraction, but every time we heard it, Angelique says it just sounds like they're trying to say super sexual assault. And like, honestly, like some of the ways that they were talking about it, it fit.
It did. I was like, oof. Big oofers. So yeah, it was so gross. It was, but yeah, like I was saying, the two actual gay guys, which, I mean, they were all, but the two openly gay guys were just like, one of them you could tell his soul left his body.
He was just sad.
He was just like, oh, that's gross. And also, I feel bad for you and her and everyone involved in this situation right now. Ugh. And also, you're also all horrible people, and I hate you.
Right.
Was kind of.
But at the same time, like, I don't know what you expect living in Utah, so.
Yeah. Oof. Anyway.
Let it be known on the record that I absolutely don't like organized religion. If you believe in God, that's fine. More power to you. I don't, but that's okay. I hate religion. I was raised Southern Baptist. No way. I will talk mad shit about Christians all day, every day. Happily.
He's right here.
Yeah, right.
Him too.
Anyone named Christian and Christians. He literally mutes himself after every time. I think it's because he's playing Warhammer or something. What are you playing?
I'm on Helldivers.
Helldivers. It's because every once in a while he will periodically just scream like, God damn it, or what do you say? Son of a bitch! That's it.
It depends on the situation, but yeah, I did believe that match because everybody left and the difficulties ramped up because there was 4 of us.
Oh no. That sucks.
I'm sorry, bro.
I want to play the soldier game. Space
Warhammer
Soldier.
40 game? Space Marines.
Space Marine 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one that just came out. Well, just came out. Yeah, no, I kind of want to play that one, but I've got to finish all the games that I'm currently playing. Like, I got to finish Fantasy Rebirth, and then I want to replay the Horizon Zero Dawn remake. Because I love that game.
Wait, they already remade it?
We have talked about this.
I don't remember them
and we
already
have had
having
this
remade it.
conversation about it being weird that they've remade it, considering it only came out 7 years ago.
Yeah, that is weird. Okay, yeah, sorry.
No problem.
Brain is not braining right now.
Yeah, it just came out at the end of October. But I haven't played it yet. Oh, and one real quick. Shout out to my older sister. Love her to bits. It's her birthday.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Facebook. I was like, yay! Happy birthday.
Are you friends with her on Facebook?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, because I think she friend requested me, or maybe it was just like people you may know. And I was like, oh hey, Fia showed up, and you said you should friend her. She's awesome.
She is.
And I said, okay, and I hit the button.
Fantastic. I'm happy to hear that.
I am a sucker for people telling me what to do. I love it. Because then I don't have to do the thinking. It's great. So, I wrote down 2 more things, but this one is every time I pop up my PC, I think it knows who, like, my demographic, right?
Okay.
It knows I'm a middle-aged white woman, right?
Okay.
So then, it's like, hey, do you want to play Candy Crush?
You know, you could turn off the notifications for the Microsoft Store.
Oh, it's not even the store. It's literally before I put in my little passcode to open up my PC. It's like, by the way, Candy Crush is available on PC.
You can also turn off that.
I don't know how, but I think it's funny.
I can tell you after stream because I just did it today.
Oh yeah, you got a new PC. But it's hilarious to me because I'm like, I know this is only happening because you know I'm a middle-aged white woman, and you think that I'm all about that Candy Crush. It's like, I actually hate match 3 games.
I used to really enjoy them,
burning passion.
but it was like the original days of Bejeweled. Like way back, right? I loved Bejeweled. That was great. And now you can't just sit there and play a match 3 game. You are bombarded with ads. And then they have to add in some like extra like, oh, and then after you complete each level, then you get the points to do this, and it leads you to do this. And I'm like, but I literally just want to turn off my brain.
Right. But also, you get to the point where you have to start using those things because they simply don't give you enough turns. And it's like, this is now becoming stressful, like, endeavor for me. And it's like, no, fuck you. I hate you.
BTS has a match 3 game that I actually kind of liked because then, like, the items that you would win was like items to decorate the little island with, or like put them in little outfits and stuff. And that was cute. It was a little cutesy fun thing. But there was something wrong with the coding on it, where I was like, I've never had this many misclicks in a match 3 game ever. And
oh, that's not good.
It's constantly misclicking, and so then I wasted a turn and it ruins everything.
It ruined everything.
It
everything. Felt like you were actually in one of those commercials where the person's like, I don't know how green and red work.
Well, I wouldn't
my
say
camera's
that
having some trouble with my lighting today. That's
it's
a little
just
weird.
auto adjusting.
Yeah, I thought I turned that off a while back. It's weird.
May have I don't know, like sometimes computers like to turn on settings that I get legitimately, like, I get frustrated. Literally, I spent about 30 minutes fighting with Messenger yesterday just to inevitably, like, find a place to download it, like, a previous version.
Oh, right, because you were saying it's on this stupid app, not app now. It's just on
it's
a
not
web page.
Yeah, it's just a web page that's saved to your desktop. The YouTube Music app is that as well, which is a problem because then, like, I was trying to see if I could route the music through the YouTube Music onto the stream, and I couldn't do it because it was just registering it as Chrome. And so then anything that played in Chrome, if I played a video or if I unmuted our stream, it would route through. And I was like, oh hell no. So
why were they doing that?
yeah.
It's just lazy coding, isn't it?
It's super lazy. It also forces, especially in the case of, like, I think, like, with YouTube Music, depending on if you had downloaded it through Chrome or with Edge, it would have saved through that app. Whereas the Messenger, you're literally downloading it through the Microsoft Store. You can't download it anywhere else unless you go my route and just find it elsewhere on the web. But it automatically installs as Edge and literally will open all links, even links that people send to me in the chats in Edge. Any settings that you want to open up, it opens it in Edge. And it's really annoying because, like, with the links that people were sending me, it would open it in Edge and it's like, you can't view this because you're not signed in. I was like, no shit, I'm not signed in. I don't fucking use Edge.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, stupid. It's 7:30.
It is 7:30.
I'm so excited. I will save what I was going to talk about, the last thing, for next week. It's not that important.
Perfect.
Or I'll just talk about it during the stream, because I do that too sometimes.
Okay. Okay, we do that. And then we switch down to the gaming stream. And...
Hey, the ball light worked! I'm not happy.
Yay! Hooray!
For some reason it's not loading on my end. Here, let's stop watching and try it again. My dogs are running around the house. Dog advice. Why isn't it loading?
Do you need me to redo it? Even though
Maybe.
I specifically did this early.
I'm
That's why
sorry.
I told you.
Closing stream. Okay, let's try again.
Oh, you are frozen. Why are you frozen? Why are we having technical difficulties? Oh my god. Okay, one moment, everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I wish things would just go the way they were supposed to go. But they never do. They never do. Why isn't Discord popping up now? One moment. You know, I'm gonna go to the BRB screen because something's actually really wrong with my computer right now and I need to figure out how to fix it. I'll be right back.